Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Milton now to throw. Complete to Austin here over the middle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Calvin Austin with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They go play action now. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Malik Neighbors, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Milton. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
To throw is Milton. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll go right back to Wright. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a give, running left is right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jalen Wright with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Jackson. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Sports. It's in the game.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. 13. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He connects with the rookie from LSU. Along the right sideline, there's space. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. They left him wide open. It's complete. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Caught by the open man. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Uh-oh, tried to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they steal it back on the return. And he'll go down here at the 16.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens.
And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts need only 1 to take the lead. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Kate, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Kamara. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense. You not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Lamar throwing again. He's on the move. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now it's Lamar. Trying for the deep ball. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To throw, Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Milton. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
First down, here's Lamar. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is ahead for about 5. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And the Colts sending 6 DBs out there. Dime package, 3rd down coming. Wright running out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Colts twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 16. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Now a run with Wright. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They run again with Wright. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. Running behind center with Wright. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
They've got a man in motion.
Up 2nd and 11 at the
Lamar
50-yard
now
line.
from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Milton to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this to Fant. He's got to gain a 6 there. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fourth down, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. 4th down. Here's Jackson. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Colts taking over on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a give for Wright. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
from the 32. And that one's unsuccessful.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kamara running out of the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Another run for Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Middle. 180. That's hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing now, Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Bengals football. Ball at the 33 for first down. Running it with... Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And the Colts pick it up. They stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Hand off, running left, right. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Right with the first down and more. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Right. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the pressure drives them backwards. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Up and good from Blankenship. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's tackled up across the 20 at the 22. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blitz coming here. Jackson taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Man in motion here. Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Pistol snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Lamar throwing again. Connects with Fant. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Jackson yet again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. And they send a man in motion. Milton back to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Butker with the extra point. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead. Brock got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Kamara now on 1st and 10. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Lamar. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Running back sent in motion. Throw on 3rd down. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They motion a receiver left. First down from the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Milton now. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts continue piling it on here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Bengals 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going deep. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's looking deep once again. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to do some window dressing. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lamar now from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Trying to set this up quick. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Kamara. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here's Lamar. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Second and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL.